What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Hong Kong. I'm currently here on a long layover and I got about 12 hours to explore the city. Hong Kong is known as one of the major street food capitals of the world, so there are a ton of different options here. And I've done a little bit of research, found some really great restaurants. I'm gonna hit those up right away, let you guys know what the food scene is all about here. But wow, look at this place. Oh my gosh, looks like a scene right out of a movie. The first impression, this place is really confusing to navigate. There's just a ton of different alleyways that are connected to the main streets. But on top of that, there's also these skywalks, these bridges that connect the buildings. So trying to find a location is really difficult if you don't know the area. And I've been wandering around for the past half hour trying to find this one restaurant. Okay, I found it, Max Noodle. This is one of Hong Kong's most famous noodle places, but right across the street there's this other noodle place called Sim Chai Kee. And it has Michelin stars. Did I go over there? I'm curious now. I'm gonna go check out this place. Oh, they won a bunch of Michelin stars here. Oh man, it's packed in there. Alright, I'm calling an audible. I'm gonna go here instead. I can't resist a Michelin star noodle place. I gotta try it. Okay, so right off the bat, you are seated right next to everybody else. It's close quarters. And it's one of those places where you just get your food, you eat, and you get out of here. Sim Chai Kee's menu is very straightforward. You choose between 3 different types of noodle: egg noodle, flat white rice noodle, or the vermicelli noodles. And then you get 3 different types of toppings: wonton, fish ball, or sliced beef. You can do any combination of 2 or all 3. I wanted to keep this meal nice and light, so I went with the king prawn wontons. And even though the restaurant was packed, they took my order immediately and my noodles came out in under 5 minutes. So there it is, Sim Chai Kee, Hong Kong's #1 noodle spot. I just had the wonton noodle. First and foremost, the noodles, they're the star of the show. They're really thin, but very, very springy and chewy. Got this nice bounce to it. The wontons were amazing. They were made with shrimp, and you could taste the garlic and sesame oil in there. Very light, delicate skin. You only get 3 pieces, but perfect amount for me. And then you get a little bit of soup on the bottom. It works out for me because I've got a lot more places to hit up, so let's keep it going. I found my way over to the Victoria Harbor. Really nice views over here, but there's like a very iconic shot that I don't know where it's at. It'd be nice if I could get up on top of one of those piers over there on the outskirts. And I believe at some point there's like a light show or something that happens. Okay, I think I found the spot. Looks like you go up here. There's a ton of people up top there. Yep, this is it. It's the viewing deck. And it is packed up here. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Welcome to the Temple Street Night Market, most famous market in Hong Kong with both locals and tourists. Here you're gonna find a huge variety of local street foods, plenty of stalls and vendors to choose from, as well as restaurants lining all up and down this street. And then on the other side, once you pass this area, there's also a bunch of shops selling all sorts of trinkets, just like any other market. But what Hong Kong is most famous for, or at least their most famous street food, is fish balls. So we're gonna go for some of these fish balls here. The curry, yeah, fish balls.
How many?
Just one.
Spicy.
Okay. But this one?
Spicy.
This one and this one? I'll try this one.
有没有？
必须来一大的。
Here we go. Oh, really bouncy, great fish flavor, kind of spicy. Not sure if it's spicy from the sauce I put on it or the curry sauce it's cooked in. But yeah, these are really good. The only thing I'm missing is a beer. There just happens to be a bar right there. What's the popular beer here in Hong Kong?
Well, one of the most popular is Blue Girl.
Blue Girl?
Yeah.
I'll do one of those. So those fish balls were 10 Hong Kong dollars. 10 Hong Kong dollars is about $1.25. So really affordable little snack, very tasty. But I'm having a Blue Girl now at the bar here. I think it's called like Junction, something like that. There's a chill little bar here. Wow. Oh, this is a tall boy right here. Ooh. I think this is 78 Hong Kong dollars, which is almost $10 US. Not cheap by any means. All right, guys. Cheers. I'm making my way out of the Temple Street area and headed towards my next spot, which is a restaurant that's famous for their Claypot Rice. Claypot Rice is another famous dish here in Hong Kong that's a must try if you're visiting for the first time, or anytime really. Claypot Rice is a very traditional food here. All right, I've made it to the Hin Kee restaurant, famous for their Claypot Rice, and I'm not exactly sure what I want because I've never had Claypot Rice before, but let's see here. Well, the menu is in English and Chinese, so that's good. Let's see here. Ooh, spare ribs and Chinese sausage, beef, spare ribs, Chinese, salt fish, pork, and rice. They asked me to switch sides. I'm over here I'm over here now. Oh, maybe they're trying to make more room. Here? Here? Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I want that one. I don't know what that is, but that looks good.
Order.
That one, like that.
This
Yeah. Little language barrier here. There. When you get your clay pot, you're supposed to put your sauce on. Like this, the sauce. Ooh. And you cover and let it sit. Just let it sit for like a minute. And you let the crust develop, and the soy sauce. You let the soy sauce kind of mingle with all the ingredients. Meanwhile, cheers. And also, this is a very communal seating. So when you come in, expect to sit with other people. Okay, here we go. Look at this, guys. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. You can see the rice starting to pull away from the sides. That means that the clay pot or the crust has developed very well. But I got the preserved. I'm not sure what I got. I know there's pork, sausage. There's two different kinds of sausages. I think there's ginger in there. But it looks amazing. Look at that. All right. Then you kind of you just dig in, but you don't want to disturb the crust. You want to save the crust for the end. So let's move some of this pork over here. Need some more of this soy sauce. By the way, this soy sauce is not normal soy sauce. It is like a seasoned soy sauce. We got this sausage. I'm not sure what that sausage is. And I know this sausage. That's Chinese sausage. pro tip, go easy on the soy sauce because it's a little bit saltier than I expected and I added a little bit too much. So for me, it was a tiny bit too salty. However, it was still extremely delicious. Just the umami bomb of that sauce combined with the rice and the meats. Just, oh my God, it was so good. Oh, and by the way, I did learn what the sausage was here. It's actually a foie gras sausage. The sausage is interesting. It's got kind of a funky taste to it. It's very unique. I've never had sausage like that. I guess the best way to describe the flavor of that sausage was it had almost like a sour taste to it, almost like it was fermented. So they bring the check to you while you're eating because they want you to eat and get out to free up the chairs because the place is super busy. Oh, it's so flavorful. This is unlike anything I've ever eaten in my life. This sausage is not like the Chinese sausage from the Asian stores in the States. It's completely different. It's hard to describe, but it tastes so much better. And I love that pork. But that sausage there, that's amazing. Oh, look at that crispy rice. This sausage is almost like tuaco. Very, very similar to tuaco. And if you're not familiar what tuaco is, it's a Cambodian fermented sausage made with beef. So there it is, the famous Hinki restaurant, Claypot Rice. That was amazing. Amazing. I've never had anything quite like that. And, you know, the trip to Hong Kong was totally worth it just to eat some Claypot Rice here at Hinki. But the night is still young. I've got at least, let's see, I've got several hours yet until my flight leaves. So let's see what other trouble I can get into here. Young's tangerine peel roast goose. So another thing that Hong Kong is famous for is its barbecue pork and roast goose. I've had plenty of roast duck, but I've never tried roast goose, and I was very excited to try it here for the first time in Hong Kong. Okay, so just my luck, the roast goose is all sold out. Alright, I got the roasted pork and the soy sauce chicken. I got here super fast. Both choices that I wanted, the roast goose and the barbecue pork, were out. So I got this by default. But it looks like it has a little bit of kimchi on the side, on top of rice, and two different kinds of sauces. Try this roast pork first. The pork is really tender with a nice, crispy, crunchy skin. Very flavorful. Try this, I don't know what that sauce is. Try that. Oh. It's a mustard sauce. It's spicy mustard. I think this is garlic. Next up, the soy sauce chicken. Wow, I really like it. Salty umami soy sauce flavor, a little bit of sweetness, very tender. Skin is nice and juicy. Not very crispy though. I don't know if it's supposed to be though. It's not kimchi, but it is some kind of pickle. Try whatever this sauce is. It's good, really good. But now I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get to try the roast goose. We have a lot of roast duck places in Philly that are amazing, but we don't really have any goose. And I don't really know what the difference is to goose and duck, and that's what I really wanted to find out. But I mean, this is still good, still amazing. I really like this mustard sauce. And there it is, Young's Tangerine Peel Roast Goose. But they ran out of goose. The roast pork and the barbecue, or the soy sauce chicken, were really good, which makes me feel a little bit more like, damn, I really wish I could have tasted that goose. But oh well, maybe next time. This is kind of like the pub street in Hong Kong, or maybe like Voi Vien in Vietnam, or Khao San in Thailand. But it's wild. Look at this. It looks like a nice, quiet, little chill bar. I think I'll go in that one. What's this bar called? What is this bar? The name of this bar?
D26.
D26, okay. It's D26. Oh, that's good. So this beer was 86 Hong Kong dollar. That's a little bit over $10. It's not cheap here. That was a cool little bar. It's now 2 a.m. and I'm not quite hungry yet, so I'm gonna go find another bar to hang out and have another drink at. Jameson Club, 101 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $13 for this. I think this might be the last drink of the night for me. It's too loud in there, Jesus Christ. Oh man, you know I'm getting old when I can't sit in a bar that has really loud music. All right, it's getting late and I'm a little hungry. So maybe I'll go find something to eat, like some little, some midnight munchies here. All right, Doggie 18 Noodles. This is real street food here, fellas. This place actually got Michelin star. Look, there's a little Michelin character here. I don't know if you can see it. There he is. This is the best way to eat Michelin star street food, right here in an alley in Hong Kong. So Doggie Noodles are an old school Hong Kong street food favorite. And the reason why they're called Doggie Noodles is not because there's dog in it, but it's because the noodles look like dog tails. It kind of smells like babao. Yeah, it smells exactly like babao. And for those of you who don't know what babao is, it's rice porridge. It's Cambodian rice porridge. Okay, here we go. And Block 18 is the name of the apartment block where the owner originally started making his version of Doggie Noodles. Mmm. Wow. It does taste like babao too. Oh, that is so good. I love the noodles here. They're nice and soft, but substantial at the same time. I swear, it tastes almost like bubble. Mm. I'm gonna move you guys over here so that we get some good lighting here. It's kind of spicy, it's savory. There's green onions. I taste something kind of like fishy or seafood. Mm. This is what you eat after a long night of drinking. Mm. Wow, what a great way to end the night. This is so good. I love food like this. Just very like comforting, warm, savory. There's mushrooms in here. I think these are like salted turnips. Some kind of seafood in here. I really don't know what's in it, but it's just so good. And it's 34 Hong Kong dollars, which is less than $5 for this bowl here. I'll tell you what, Hong Kong street food, dare I say it, it might be better than Cambodian street food. Yeah, I said it. But it's not as cheap. It's kind of expensive. But what do you expect for the most expensive city in the world? This is like Babao, but better than Babao. I don't know how they make these noodles, but I absolutely love it. Hong Kong totally surprised me. My expectations were really based off of what I saw on YouTube, and it's far exceeded that. All right, that is the end of my whirlwind tour of Hong Kong. If I had a little bit more time and some more room in my belly, I definitely would have tried some dim sum. Dim sum is a huge thing in Hong Kong, and it's one of those things that it's quintessential to Hong Kong food culture, but all of the dim sum shops are closed. They only open really early in the morning, and then most of them are closed like by afternoon. So I couldn't get to any of those. I also would have tried a Dai Pai Dong restaurant, which is a traditional style outdoor dining that is kind of disappearing in Hong Kong. And of course, I'm kind of bummed out about the goose, but I'll save it for my next trip here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this food tour. If you did, make sure you hit a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.